Good morning, gentlemen. I am Major General Dr. Shripal, retired from Indian Army. I am speaking from Bunkerman House, D68, east of Kailash. In this house, as you know, we have displayed various models of Bunkerman technology for indoor air quality management. Today, we are lucky to have a special guest with us, Mr. Deshraj Badana, Director General, Bharat Antyodaya Federation. He is a specialist who has been dealing with the latest technology in space, drone, telecom, and green energy. He is also a very highly experienced business icon who has traveled throughout India and abroad, including Europe, Asia, USA, UK, Middle East, Africa, and other countries. And a lot of experience he has gained in this particular field. Sir, we are happy and we are lucky to have you here. Now, you have seen our systems which are installed here, and I have also briefed you about the concept of Bunkerman technology. We basically absorb all type of pollutants from the air, basically the gaseous pollutants, carbon dioxide, VOC, and nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and we convert it into mineral-rich organic manure. So, we are trying to make a sustainable system. You are aware that in this Earth planet, the CO2 level earlier used to be about 280 parts per million, 300 parts per million. But because of uncontrolled industrialization and some other changes, today the outside environment in Delhi, the CO2 level has increased more than 500 parts per million, and this is a problem. So with this technology, Bunkerman technology, we are trying to restore the original existing system which was there on this earth for thousands and thousands of years. So in this, we have found that even indoor air has become more toxic than outside air. And our effort is to absorb these pollutants both from indoor air and outdoor air and convert it into organic manure, which we are calling minerals-rich organic manure. So this way, this pollution will go to the roots of trees and plants, and the production of trees and plants will increase. It will be a very good existing sustainable system on earth where trees and plants will provide us oxygen and food, and whatever carbon dioxide or pollution we create on this earth, it will be returned back to the trees and plants in the form of organic manure, which is minerals rich. So this is our mission. So now from you, sir, I would like to hear your views. How do you feel about this technology, whether it is practical, it is implementable, or whether we will be able to arrest this rising trend of carbon dioxide in the environment, and we will be able to stop or reverse this global warming or climate change? Now, what are your views on this, Mr. But?
So thank you so much for inviting me for this to see this. I'll call this as a center of experience in terms of the models that I have seen, and the kind of the technology that you're developing for the country. It is really going to contribute a lot to the humankind, because now we all see in the news or everywhere that pollution. Everybody is crying about the pollution, but who is giving the solution? So nobody talks about the solution. If we have some measurement in the public domain, but that measurement is complete, is actually serving the purpose? Obviously no. But the kind of the technology that you are developing, obviously you have the measurement technology and solution also. So this is something that from the defense services, since you are coming from that background, this is actually called what are we giving back to the society, to our next generations. So I'm very much impressed after looking at the technology that you have developed here. And I for everyone, I just wanted to inform you that yesterday I spent around 1.5 hours, and today it is 21st December. I came again to experience and to see all these machines or technology that you have created here. So we we are pretty sure that even the government departments or the private or the households, everybody needs this indoor air quality management system, which has been developed by the Bunkerman. Or we want everybody to experience these technologies. Come here, look at this, I'm sure you'll be impressed with the solution that they're giving to the society. So maybe the government department like Delhi Pollution Control Committee, Government of India, various departments of the government, PMO, they should come forward and see what kind of the solutions are available in India. And best part is this, this solution is 100% indigenous and very cost effective whatever is available right now in abroad. So thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity to me, and we will uh, you know create more awareness about this.
Thank you very much.
I will tell people also to come forward to at least see what kind of the solutions we have, and maybe you take a lead in the society to take it, implement it on ground. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your suggestions. Now, one more, not question, but the advice I want to have from you. You see, I have been basically into army service for good about 35 years. And while serving in army, I developed one very good system for army, and fortunately, it was used there. But after my retirement in 2011, I took premature retirement from army. And then I started working on this new technology, which is called pollution protection technology. And I'm not a businessman, basically. I'm a retired engineer officer, retired Fauji officer. I'm a veteran. I have some interest in scientific development, and that's why I could develop this technology. But how to market it? I want to learn from you, because you have been a very successful businessman. You have been dealing with various types of business in space, in energy conservation, and in technology like drone technology. Now, with my efforts, I have done this research. The patent has been applied for all the things which I am now ready to market. And I can do the little bit manufacturing also after this, because some orders have been received by me, and I'm lucky in my family. My wife and my son were already into the business. So their establishment I am using to manufacture it. But I can manufacture it only at a very limited scale, as you can see my capability. But the scope of this technology is very, very vast. In fact, this technology is so important that today, with the conditions of rising pollution, global warming, and climate change, every house needs this technology, every office needs this technology. We need it in all hospitals, all air-conditioned buildings. Particularly when we are saving with this technology more than 50% electricity consumption. The power consumption saving is a huge saving. So this is the first technology, in fact, I am giving for direct carbon capture at negative cost. The people are surprised. Even the scientists in other countries, they are still trying to reduce the cost of direct carbon capture from $250 to $600 per metric ton is the cost. So they are still fighting to reduce that cost. But here there is a success story in India that we have been able to do carbon capture at negative cost. We have installed this in Guwahati refinery recently. You have seen that case study. I have just briefed you. So I want to learn from you that how to go about this marketing. Some companies have approached me. They want to buy this technology straight away from me. And they are saying, General Saab, you are not a businessman. You are a scientist. You tell us what is your R&D cost, and we are ready to pay you. But I am a little confused. So I want to have your views, your personal experience, how to go about it. My aim is not to earn more money from this. I'm not a business-minded person, but my aim is that this technology has been developed by me, and I spent good about 45 years of my life in developing this. And that's why it is at this particular stage. So can you give us some guidance in this respect, that how to move further, how to take advantage of the government policies, government supports, government gives a lot of financial assistance to startups. So I have also got my company registered as a startup company. So on this, if you can throw some light which can guide us, I will be grateful.
Sure, sir. Because as I always say, all the startups and the technocrats, since they have the idea and they know the technology, but they are not aware about the how to take it to the market, how to scale up the business.
Correct.
So in terms of those, I always suggest all the tech minds to, while forming a company, if they are the founder, so they are the technical persons, right? So they should bring in some co-founder who knows the business. to scale it up, right? So this is something that I am always, advising a lot of space startups also, drone companies also, and the telecom companies. So the technology is with you, and this is your brainchild, right? And if you are giving this to somebody, so it is something that you have an emotional attachment with it. And if you are giving it to someone, then it means you are giving your child to someone, right? So I'll suggest you stay with your dream, your project, keep it with you, and maybe we can do the segmentation. Like segmentation, you have different verticals like marketing, sales, digital marketing, then supply chain management, then servicing supply chain.
Okay.
So these kind of the effort that we put, then definitely we can scale it up and in a good way. And there is a huge potential. Like we have the hospitality industry, we have the manufacturing industry, we have data centers. These are the potential customers initially, and the government departments. So most of the government departments, even the aviation industry, needs this kind of the technology very much, right? And in the defense forces, as you are aware that we have the submarines, we have the aircrafts, we have now space. India is growing. The space sector of India is growing very fast, right? So we can pitch in these kind of the technologies to all these potential customers.
Okay.
And in terms of the funding support, obviously there are a lot of grants and investments that government is supporting the new technologies. And in that, maybe Department of Science and Technology can help you out a big way, and maybe some funding from the Environment Ministry can also be in. And there are some technology funds separately under TDB, Technology Development Board. So these kind of the funding avenues already available in the Government of India. We will help you out in bringing all those avenues to your door, and then maybe we'll support you and your team how we can apply for those kind of things.
Thank you very much. We would like to get associated and to learn more on this from you. And I think let us move together. We can move this product in the market. First of all, I want to give it within my country, because there are some business people that approached me. And in fact, they are advising me that you give this technology to us and we will export it also to other countries. So I have told them that for the time being, I am considering only to give it within my country, because so much of scope is there. This technology, as you rightly said, this has got a lot of use in defense. I am aware what use it has got in defense. It is very, very important even for our national security. Even we have attended some conferences recently where even doctors and people from Air Force were there. Very interesting use we found it. In fact, this was a requirement from them, because once they learned here that we are eliminating the air changes per hour in air-conditioned building. So one of the fighter pilot, he said that I am dealing with the aviation, and even for a fighter aircraft in the cockpit, they require 75 air changes per hour to keep that one pilot alert and in a good healthy condition. So he was surprised. He said that, can you give us some system in which we can eliminate these 75 air changes per hour? So I have now applied my mind to it, and we are giving it a thought. And I think with the technology available with us, we will be able to provide a good system for the cockpit of even fighter aircraft pilots, where he can work up in button-up mode. In fact, he will be totally provided these facilities. He will be provided the oxygen level, what is required by him, the breathing air as per the standards, what is required by him, the CO2 and VOC can be absorbed by this system, and this can be integrated. So I'm talking to them, and I think in the some little R&D is required to be done, of course, in this, because we have not yet reached that standard. But if government gives some support to do some R&D, and there is some help from organizations like Indian Air Force, I think we will be able to give a very good system. And the future warfare will be totally different, in fact. As on I was surprised that our fighter pilots are fighting based on the air change per hour system. Imagine if there is a nuclear, biological, chemical warfare, which is going to happen.
And there is a probability.
There is a probability. Yes. And you can imagine if an aircraft is equipped with this type of technology, bunkerman technology, where pilot is totally safe, water, maybe environment outside, then it will be a very leading point for them.
Yeah.
So we will consider this, sir, and thank you very much for paying us a visit. And I think we'll try to discuss more of our association with you. And thank you very much once.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So everybody who is watching this video, stay connected. We'll be coming with more information about the Bunkerman. And if you want to know more about the Bunkerman, what kind of the technology it is, please visit Google. You will get all the information about the Bunker. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Badana.